Hello, friends. Today's message is all about baggage. Okay, so if you found this reading, it's for you if you are working around baggage. So we have the Hanged Man, we have King of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. Either you are a King of Pentacles or you have a King of Pentacles in your life. Someone who has achieved, doesn't have to be all your goals, but it's like giving like a goal achiever. Someone who's really grounded in their morals or in who they are, and it's really giving, with the Hanged Man and Three of Pentacles, allowing yourself the spaces to learn. And congrats, here is one of them. Magic with Melly, we're going to talk about baggage, releasing what you don't need. The Hanged Man is new perspectives, right? And when you have new perspectives, you learn from that new perspective. When you learn from that, you get wish fulfillment. It's like Nine of Cups is coming in for you. Whatever you are desiring, like spending some amount of time pondering, is coming in because of this, like because of baggage. It's like you allow yourself, you allow it to, eight of Cups behind the Nine of Cups, 8 and 9. It's like ascending and descending vibes with the 9 to the 8. It's like, instead of just thinking about it, you're doing it. It's like someone like time is healing on its own. Okay, time does do a lot. But when you are intentional with your time and intentional with your energy, it's giving that the healing process gets sped up, or it just runs a little smoother when you are intentional with the time. So someone may start to recognize things a little bit deeper or more sensitively. And what I mean by that is just allowing oneself to move through it instead of storing it as baggage. What I'm getting here is we have Three of Swords now, reverse. Behind it's the Empress, Three of Cups. Some people in the collective, your baggage is related to attempting to replace an Empress. Or trying to have it's like having a million connections attempt to fill the role of the Empress. And it's like the Empress is one person. The Empress is nurturing. The Empress is divine. Doesn't matter if you have 3 connections or 10 connections or 50 or 100. All of them combined can never be your Empress. it's a divine counterpart. Someone who's your equal match. Someone who's nourishing for you. Now, someone else's empress isn't going to be your empress because what they have to offer on the table is for their emperor. It's like there's one empress, there's one emperor for each counterpart. So an emperor is going to have his one empress. An empress is going to have her one emperor. And they're equal matches. Now there could be like the Emperor of Empire A and the Emperor of Empire B. Emperor 1 is going to have different wants and needs than Emperor B. And yeah, we're just talking about divine counterparts. So like, you are a divine person, you are divine. You have your own divine counterpart who is your own equal match. Even if you sum up all of the lesser or the greater thans, it's not going to feel a match because it's not your counterpart. Whether you believe in monogamy or polyamory, that's besides the fact. It's giving just an energetic, physical match. You cannot find... It just does not pass very well for an empress for you to try and cut her up and find her everywhere except for where she actually is. You know, it's like you cannot... It just wouldn't work well if you like recognize the Empress beauty but can't see the rest of her qualities. You're going to feel that missing in that connection, and then you're going to look for what's missing in a new connection, and then in a new connection you're going to look for what's missing. It's like you're going to have all these connections that don't sum up to be the Empress. It's like you just need to find the Empress. And finding your counterpart comes with finding yourself, recognizing yourself. Queen of Swords. And some of you, there's a blockage because, like, it's like when you don't recognize your own self, your own wants, your own needs, you may tune into someone else's wants and needs, and you may attract in someone else's empress, someone else's counterpart. For example, someone who, okay, this is about someone who's celibate versus not celibate, like as an example. Someone who's celibate, maybe they don't currently have sexual needs, not as intensely as someone who is not celibate. Someone who is sexually active, they have sexual needs that they are open and they're like discussing that, you know. Someone who's celibate, they're discussing that they do have sexual needs, but they're not focusing on them right now as something sacred or whatever. So it's like someone who's celibate should look for someone who's also celibate. Someone who's sexually active should also look for someone who's sexually active. Alignment is truly applicable here. I think that's your message. Thank you for tuning in. Stay magical.